Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rahaf. This is my podcast. I do two episodes, one in Arabic and one in English. The Arabic one is about murderer and mysteries, and one in English is just about different topic that I love to talk about. And I upload once a week. And talking about uploading, I'm sorry that I didn't upload last week. I was so busy throughout the week, and in the weekend I get so sick, and I only recorded that one day that I have for my YouTube channel because I literally don't have time throughout the week. I'll be busy with uni stuff and lectures, studying, and doing a lot of assignments, so don't really have time. And in the weekend I only record in one day of the weekend. I have 3 days off, and the 2 days I spend it also on studying and doing assignments, and uni get you so tied up, have a lot of stuff to do, so that's why. And sorry about that, but I'll make it up to you. We'll make it up to you in this episode. So this episode is gonna be a little different from our usual English episodes. So today's episode, I'm gonna first talk about a scary story. So interested, and I want to hear your opinion on it, so please comment about it after I tell you the story. And the second thing I'm going to be talking about is some questions, would you rather questions that I asked you guys over on Instagram. So if you want to get to know me better or get to be in one of these questions and answer it and share your opinion, please go to my Instagram, the link in the description. And final thing is, one of the things that I want to keep doing it in every episode that I upload is I'm gonna recommend a movie and a song, and hope you will enjoy it, guys. So with that being said, let's get into today's episode. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the scary story, and I found this story on TikTok, which is originally from Reddit. It's about a girl who went to babysit her neighbor's baby, and it just turned out to be one of the most scariest things that she ever experienced in her life. So this girl was actually in uni, and she was living in a quite active place. There were people moving in every single year. And one year there were a mansion that built right next to her house, and this mansion had a family of 6 or 7, I guess, and they were quite weird and awkward. They didn't really get engaged with any of the neighbors, and the children was quite friendly towards just this one girl, and they always asked her to hang out with them in the mansion and go out with them, blah blah blah. She always said no, up until this one day the mother told her, can you babysit my child, because we're going on a vacation, we have really no one to take care of the baby, so can you just come hang out at the mansion and just lay around, just watch the baby. The girl said yes because she needed extra cash. She was actually a uni girl, so she needed extra cash. She said yes, and honestly, who would say no to hang out in a mansion? Of course I'll say yes. So the girl took her charger, took her stuff, and went over to the neighbor's house. And when she went in, they told her, we have few rules that you have to follow, and if you broke any of the rules, run as fast as you can to the 3rd floor bedroom and hide in the closet and call us as fast as you can, and don't open the fridge between 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Don't open the fridge, and if you do open it, you do forget, just run to the 3rd floor bathroom and hide there and call us. So she was a little bit creeped out, but she was like, okay, it's just the rules, I'm just gonna listen to it, nothing would happen to me. And she went inside the mansion. They left and she went inside, and as soon as she get in, she felt really really scared, and there were just weird vibes, and the place was dark and the colors were a bit dark, and the mansion colors were black and gray. She felt a little bit off, but she pushed it away and she just stayed there. and she started reading throughout the rules. The first rule was, if you hear anything around you, just close your eyes for 10 minutes. Don't open it, and if you do open your eyes, run in like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Run as fast as you can to the 3rd floor bathroom, and if you're there and you hear it and the baby is near you, just close your eyes for 10 minutes. Don't open it, and don't worry, the baby will be fine. The second rule was, as I said in the beginning, don't open the fridge between like 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Don't open the fridge, and if you do open it, just run upstairs as fast as you can and call us. And the third rule was, if you see any flickering in the light or any electricity stuff going off and on, just take the baby and run to the 3rd floor into like 20 or 3 seconds. Just run as fast as you can to the bathroom in the 3rd floor and hide there. So she read the rules. She was a bit creeped out about it. Like, what's this? She didn't really think much of it until she was like in her phone, and then she saw the lighting going on and off. She took the baby, she ran into the 3rd floor bathroom, hide there, locked the door. She was so scared. And then when she was in the bathroom, she was trying like to hear if anything was out. She heard like some footsteps. She was a bit creeped out. Not a bit, actually, a lot creeped out. And then she looked like, I don't know, there were a note somewhere in the bathroom, and the note said, if you're seeing this and they told you to take care of the baby, just know they didn't go on a vacation. They will sacrifice you to some sort of demons or stuff. I don't know what is it, but it's like some sort of demons stuff, and it's the night of the full moon, and they always sacrifice someone, and they told you to babysit the baby. It's just a trick to get you to be in the mansion so they can sacrifice you. So if you see this, just run as fast as you can and just leave it, like leave everything and run. And the girl who wrote the note said to her, is obviously a girl from the way that she wrote it. I don't really remember what the exact word was. This is just the meaning of what she said. And she told her, I didn't read the rules, but I just listened to what they said to me at the beginning, like don't open the fridge from 2 to 3 a.m. Just run upstairs to the bathroom floor and hide there. She was quite scared of it, and then she read the rules when she was inside the bathroom, and she saw all of it, and she knows that it was a full moon night, so she knows something was weird and creepy about this. And she managed to run away, and then she broke into their mansion again and wrote this note for the next girl to, any sort of letting her know what's going on. And while she was there, she heard some knocking on the door. And to know part 2 and to know what happened to the girl, you have to subscribe to my channel and wait for the next episode. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I cannot put it all in just one video. So if you want to listen to the rest of the story, wait for my next English episode. And this is what a bit creepy. While I was reading this, I literally imagined everything. I imagined the shape of the place, like the mansion, how it's gonna look like, and anything like that. Oh, it's so creepy. I love imagining stuff like this. It's just creepy, but at the same time so fascinating. Like, you want to know what's that like, that's creepy vibes. I swear I'm not psycho. I just like imagining stuff. Scary stuff really get to me. Like, I really love imagining this stuff, but I hate seeing scary movies. I just get so creeped out. Yes, I can listen to a story, I can tell a story, it's fine, but never make me see it. I would rather imagine it than seeing it. And about would you rather, as I said, I did some would you rather questions in the story, in my story on Instagram. Let's see what was the question and what most of you guys have answered, and let's get into that. So the first question was, would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future? So for me personally, I would choose the 10 minute, because if I could see 150 years into the future, I wouldn't really understand what happened. If you deeped it enough, you wouldn't really realize what happened. You're probably long gone, and half your generation will be like long gone. Like you will have grand children will be like, okay, what's going on? What happened to me? You wouldn't really get to know what happened to you. And what's important to need to know what happened to me. I want to know, what did I do in my life? So 10 minutes is not quite enough, but it's enough for you to correct your mistakes, I guess, but it's not enough for you to see what actually would happen in the farther future. But I guess it's a win-win. If you see 10 minutes, it's good. And half you said 10 minutes and half you guys said 150 years, which is quite interesting. People are agreeing on something. And the second question was, would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year? Me personally, which is a lottery, I couldn't care less about true love. In this state, I just want to live my life. I'm still too young. I literally couldn't care less by this time. And 25% of you have choose true love, and 75 said they want to win the lottery. I guess we agree on something. Yeah, because 1% actually said in the why question, he said that he already found true love. So good for you, big man. Good for you. Keep going. And the third question was, would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know have access to your internet history? And I would personally choose the internet history, because why do you want to know what I think about? That's creepy. And I also have weird thoughts that I don't really think I could get cancelled if I shared it. So yeah, I just love to keep it for myself. See my internet history, I have nothing to hide. And 43% said they would rather have people read their thoughts. I was like, why are you choosing that? That's creepy and weird. What's on your internet history? That's weird. And 57% said they would rather people to know their internet history with acceptable. Yeah. Question number 4 was, would you rather to be royalty 1,000 years ago or an average person in today's life? For me personally, I would choose the average person today, because I love my life right now. I'm genuinely so happy, thank God. And I love technology, I love it. I couldn't be bothered to go back 1,000 years ago. It's just not meant for me. And 67% of you guys have agreed with me, which I'm actually so happy about it. And there is 33% who said they would rather be royalty 100 years ago. I get it. I mean, you want to be rich and comfortable in life and free and everything. Royalty, that's fame, that's money, that being in power, but it's just not meant for me. And the 67%, the other 67%, which understandable. And question number 5 was, would you rather die in 20 years with no regret or live to 100 years without regret? And this is actually a very, very good question. And it was 100% of people said they would rather live for 20 years without regrets, which is true. And one person answered, I would rather live 20 years with no regret, because living 100 years with regret is a living hell, which I agree with him. It's literally a living hell. Nobody wants that. And question number six was, would you rather stay the age you are physically forever, or stay the way you are now financially forever? And for me personally, I would choose physically. I'm actually terrified of getting old. And my birthday is in 12 or 11 days. Oh my god, I'm literally so terrified. I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old at all. And 83% of you guys have agreed with me because we want to stay physically the same. And 70% have said they want to stay financially like this forever. You're rich. Hope one day I'll reach that stage. And the question number 7 was, would you rather people knew all the details of your financials or all the details of your love life? I would personally choose, everything about my financial. It's alright. Know what I pay for, what I don't pay, how much money I get, or how much salary I get one day. Yeah. Anyway, I don't really have a love life because I generally grew up and I just grow older to realize that relationships are actually haram, it's not right. So for me personally, I don't even have a love life for you to try to know everything about it. So yeah, what do you want to know? There's nothing there to know about it. But in the future, I would genuinely want people to know everything about my finance, but you will know nothing about my love life. It's my personal thing. And 75% of you guys agree with me. You want people to know your financials and financial. I don't know why I cannot spell it. Anyway, and 25% wanted people to know about their love life than knowing about their money situation. Just gonna call it money situation because I literally forgot how to say that word. Anyway, the next question was, would you rather never use social media again or never watch another movie forever? For me personally, I would choose never watch movies again. I literally love watching movies. It's so much fun and everything, but you can actually watch movies in social media. You know that TikTok stuff where they put parts of movies or tell the story of the movie on TikTok. So you technically watch the movie, not directly watching it, but you are still watching the movie. So I choose social media than movies. And it was actually 50%. I didn't think people would actually choose it like that. I thought all people would choose movies or all people would choose social media. I didn't expect it to be this equal. And that's all the questions that we have. So if you want to get to be in this question the next English episode, head over to my Instagram and just follow me and keep on following my stories, and you could be one of the percentages of people who will answer in my next English episode. So follow me there and follow my stories, and you will get to answer this would you rather question. Now the last thing in today's episode is the movie recommendation. I watched this movie I think this weekend. I can't quite remember when. Maybe on Tuesday. I can't literally remember when. Or maybe on Friday. I can't remember, but anyway. The movie is called The School for Good and Evil. It's amazing. It's about the grandchildren of Cinderella and the grandchildren of the evil witch and grandchildren of all different stories, fairy tale and stuff like that. It's just so good. It has so much drama, so much action, and I love this kind of movies, and it's quite interesting actually. And I think there will be season 2 soon, and this movie actually dropped this year, last month, so it's quite new, but it's quite fun as well. It's called The School for Good and Evil, and I will leave a link in the description that would take you to a website that I usually watch movies in. It's called Z Felix, which is really cool place. It's actually on Netflix. It's not Felix stuff, but you don't have to pay money to watch anything. It's just for free, and it's a Russian website, so you have to translate it to English so you can understand what's going on. And they have really good decent movies. You head over there and you may like it. I will leave the link in the description. And the song recommendation is actually my new favorite song. I love it so much. It's by Talia Ma. I love Talia. If you know me, you know that I love Talia. She's so great. She's a YouTuber, streamer, singer. I love her so much, so much. And she just dropped a song called Sweet Lies. I'm gonna leave the link to it in the description. It's actually really vibes, I love vibes like this, like little hip-hop songs, and it's just really good. You go give it a listen and you will like it. I will leave all the links in the description. Follow my Instagram, subscribe to my channel, and go watch the movie and listen to Talia's song. And if you reached this point of the video, I just want to say thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I need every view. And yeah, see you in my next episode. Bye.